Godzilla Minus One is the newest Godzilla movie to come out. This brings us back to the World War II era of the franchise and is not connected to the same timeline of the current Godzilla movies that we've been getting. That being said, how was this? Honestly, this was so fantastic and a lot better than the 2014 version in my opinion. So what was the story about? It's post-war Japan and our lead character is an ex-kamikaze pilot who meets a girl who adopted a young baby whose parents died in the war. During his time in the war, he was on Oda Island, and this is where the younger version of Godzilla first attacks, and he's a lot smaller. Koichi is one of the only soldiers to survive this attack, and he holds it with him through his day-to-day life. We later see bombs go off in the water, and this supercharges Godzilla, making him bigger and stronger than we first see him in the film. I really enjoyed the story, and I liked the main characters. You can really feel the struggle and guilt that Koichi deals with. I also like Noriko and their daughter. She is super adorable. Doc was also a good character, and he had some pretty inspiring scenes. I loved how Godzilla was shown in this movie. There were so many ground shots from the people's point of view, and it was terrifying. Seeing how big he is and the amount of destruction that he brings was crazy. Seeing just how big he is and the level of destruction that he brings to the city was crazy. The movie as a whole just looks beautiful. They did an amazing job with the cinematography. The CGI in this was pretty good. Godzilla as a whole looks pretty solid, and he's rocking his more classic look. Also, when we finally see him use his atomic breath, it was fantastic. When it hits, it's like an atomic bomb going off. I also like how they show his spine engaging as he's like powering up his atomic breath. It was really cool to see. When you go to a Godzilla movie, you're expecting carnage, and this movie gives you a lot of that. Let's talk about the music and sound design because it was amazing. Hearing Godzilla's theme come on was so great and intense. He has such a wonderful theme song. Also, the sound design as a whole was top tier. From the weapons being used to Godzilla's roar and the foot stomping to all the destruction, it was just so well crafted. The movie also has some heartwarming scenes that I really liked. Obviously, this movie has a lot of allegories about war and the nuclear weapons that were dropped on Japan, which I think they did a good job at showing. There really isn't much negative things I can say about this movie, other than maybe the main character could have shown more emotion in a few scenes, but other than that, there's really not much to complain about. This movie gave me exactly what I wanted in a Godzilla movie, and I really enjoyed it. This is why I give Godzilla Minus One a 9 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for watching.